Obviously, essential salad ingredients are lettuces. You want fresh lettuces that actually have a little bit of snap. This one's a different type, it really doesn't. This is called a Harvest Originals, and these lettuces actually, all four of them come into this package. And really and truly, common sense kind of tells you how to cut them. Just take off the end, okay? Pretty simple. Once again, take off the end. Yeah, it's a plastic knife. That's really weird. And the big one is, how are you going to organize your lettuces? What I like to do is layer. I'm doing a special salad. So there's something for people to see, like there's some kind of pattern. So I like green, red, and then red again. Fill this out. It makes a gorgeous base for a salad. Now, let's next discuss the things you want on your salad. You need a whole bunch of veggies, some fruit, something crunchy and different, and just have some fun with it. They actually sell this in the Gourmet Grill out here. And then a little bit of cheese, but instead of buying a big, huge cheese, just get what you need for that dish. And you know, the other thing you want to realize, it's just a salad. Anything that goes wrong, you can actually change it pretty easily. Now, I actually want to take the cheese and put it down first, and don't do huge amounts, because that's where all your fat's going to come from. So you just want to have enough there to change the flavor and give it a little bit more. And the rest of this is going to be chopped vegetables that you're going to do in a little bit of vinaigrette. There's no such thing as too much salad or too much vegetables. The protein on here is going to be chicken, so it's actually going to be pretty small. And you're just going to watch me cut some vegetables here. Nice and simple. When you're making a salad, if you've got kids around, have the kids help you cut everything. It really does. They love this stuff. And teach them how to use it. I mean, right here I'm using knives I've never seen before. They're little tiny ones, and one of them's even a plastic one. But have some fun with it. My kids love slicing and dicing, and I let them do it at a very, very young age. Now, cucumbers, I always take the seeds out of cucumbers, throw them to the side, and dice them up. They make you burp, supposedly, but you know, in a house full of boys, burping's part of the deal. Don't know if you really need to. Do something different and build something. Go this way. Have a little fun. Do one on the other side. Now, I'm kind of hoping you know the difference between a summer harvest salad and like a winter salad and a spring salad. Summer is when all the fruit is at its best. I'm going to use blueberries, raspberries, everything on here. Raspberries are beautiful. You want to be careful how you put your raspberries out. You want to put them in specific places. Blueberries, the same thing. You can't overload blueberries. I mean, they're antioxidant. They're actually excellent for you. But place these things around. I mean, you'll see me just drop them in specific areas. But if we're going to put the salad out as a platter, people are going to pull off what they like. And that's okay. Set these out and through our salad. There's no real way that it needs to be. And what we're left with is our raspberries, place them, don't just throw them, place them. Those raspberries are going to make or break this group. place them everywhere. Everybody loves the red. I don't care who you are. I do have a little bit of sweet potato right here, and got to kind of figure out what I want to do with that. So for right now, I'm going to cut it and get these outsides off of it. Just for a slightly different texture. Okay, and most importantly, I love the color of this thing. This is looking like a salad you want to eat, but it's actually looking like a meal right now, and that's the important part. So now we're going to put these chips on. I'm not real big on crunchy textures and soft textures, but I've become a little better about it, where I like the difference. I used to complain and say that was amateur hour stuff, and honestly, I meant it at the time. Okay, and then we're going to do just a little bit of French bread. You obviously here at Uptown Grocery, you get these great breads. So, you don't have to put anything on your bread, just have your bread on the salad, okay? And we're going to kind of shove that in down on this side, like so. And the only thing we're missing now is the chicken. It's just chicken. But I want to put this in a different dressing, so it's got a whole different flavor than everything else on here, okay? So, we're just going to cut this chicken up. For one, we're going to make sure it's cooked cubes. Quite honestly, it makes no difference to me, and you can serve it on the side. It doesn't have to be on top of this beautiful salad, okay? Relax with the chicken. I'm going to teach you another way to do this. This is I'll open this dressing. We're going to shake it first, and then just pour it over the top. And this is going to have its own flavor. Toss it in it, and you just want to make sure it gets on everything. It doesn't have to be soaked with it. So now what we're going to do is teach you how to make your own dressing. Dressings are not difficult. Everybody thinks, woo, make dressing. It's a little bit of salt. You always do want to put a little bit of salt in there. And this is extra virgin olive oil. And you will have chefs that'll tell you to use 2/3 olive oil and 1/3 dressing. That's an oily salad. I wouldn't eat that thing. And I really mean that. I really wouldn't. We're going to do a little red wine vinaigrette today. Red wine vinegar, so you can see that. Pop up the top of this thing. And let's mix this maybe about half and half. And it's gonna be strong, but that's what I want. If I'm making this specialty salad, I actually want this thing to taste like something. Now you have different choices. You put some oregano, black pepper, whatever you want to put in there. And it works real well. That's how your dressing looks, and then we're going to squirt it out over this lovely little salad and see how this thing tastes. There you go. And the chicken that we did earlier, we're going to go ahead and put out now. And I think you just have to be careful where you put the chicken. You don't want to ruin this absolutely gorgeous salad. Okay? Don't forget your chicken is pre-spiced with other stuff. There you go. That's a heck of a salad. For these and more recipes, buy for less OK.com.